Hello everybody out there. I just wanted to make a quick video for you guys and girls. This is my Daystate Pulsar in 22 caliber with the Walnut stock. I just received this from Airguns of Arizona. I ordered it 3 or 4 weeks ago and just had a chance to finally get some shots out of it and some groups. We'll also do that a little bit later. Run through some camera footage of some groups that I was shooting. But first, let's do a quick run through. So this is the hard case that it comes in, absolutely gorgeous. Some nice latches on here. It can be a little bit hard to open sometimes, but I think it's easier if you stand it up and open them actually. So, turn it around so you can see it. Ta-da! This is it. So, mine actually came with a free Hawke moderator. Absolutely beautiful moderator. This is the one that says it's for a FX Bobcat 22, but fits mine beautifully. It has the 1/2" UNF thread to thread onto the barrel of the gun. I keep my laser rangefinder in here. This is a new one that I just got. I actually broke my old one because I left it on top of my car and then drove off and it got shattered. But anyway, yeah, a little Simmons rangefinder, works beautifully. I also keep my WeatherFlow WINDmeter in there. This is great for blustery days like now in the fall. Well, actually, yeah, it's still fall. But yeah, in the fall, keep this in there. You can use it on your application, which I use Strilock Pro with that. Works great. Keep a couple tins of pellets in there. Got the 16 grain JSBs and the 18 grain JSBs. It seems to love the 18 grains. That's what's been giving me the best groups. I've done some groups out to 75 yards, about 1.25 inches. Is what I was getting on average. I also did a 100-yard group last night, but it was starting to get dark, so it was quite difficult. And I also haven't gotten a new scope for this gun yet. I'm saving up for that next. The gun was pretty expensive, so I've been saving for about 1.5 years to save up. Keep some targets in there for my metal spinners and cleaning cloth for my glass. And here is the Pulsar. And like I said, this is a Walnut stock. It's absolutely beautiful gun. I was really surprised at how nice the finish was on this. I was expecting the wood to be kind of light colored, but it's actually a lot darker, which I like a lot more, because I was debating between this and the Forester stock, but the Forester stock isn't going to be coming out for, you know, a while yet. So I'm actually left-handed. First thing I did was switch it over to left-handed, so I can have the bolt handle left-handed and the cheek rest in the right position. Adjusted a little bit. Mounted my scope. This is just a Hawke Sport HD. It's a 4-12 power by 50. It works relatively well. Like I said, I'm saving up for a scope. A nicer Sidewinder is what I was actually saving up for, the Hawke Sidewinder. I'm debating still between tactical or the full version, which is a 56mm optic, but yeah, more of that in the future. But got a little let me zoom in for you here. So you can see here, got the 1/2" UNF thread on the end there. You can take that off and put on our Hawke moderator. Screws right onto the end there, nice and easy. Got the male Foster fitting on the end, makes it nice and easy to fill up. You can see there. What else? Trigger on this is absolutely amazing, as amazing as I've heard that the Daystate electronic triggers are. It is absolutely fantastic. It's basically like a mouse click. So if you can imagine your computer mouse, I don't know if you can hear that, probably not, but it's just a mouse click. Adjustable butt pad, so I adjusted that up a little bit, get it to fit me a little bit better. Also, it came with a single shot tray, which I have installed there. I don't know if you can see that, but single shot tray installed. So I've been using to shoot my groups, because obviously you can get a little better groups out of a single shot versus a magazine, which it also comes with, which is built into the case with the foam inserts. And it has a beautiful foam insert, by the way, for this case. It's cut nice and almost perfect, pretty much, almost perfect. My scope is a little bit out, just because it's a little further back from my eye, but other than that, the gun fits in there absolutely perfectly. What else? I did take the stock off and look at the electronics of the gun. They're very, very well finished on the inside. All the electronics are contained in like a little box takes 6 batteries to run the gun. For the electronic screen, which you can see there on the side. I don't know if it's lit up, but you can see on the side the little electronic screen gives you all your information. I've been shooting it from 230 bar. I did do some chronograph work, but I haven't finished the group yet. It got too dark last night and I started getting inaccurate readings. So eventually I'm gonna redo the chrony test. I have mine set on low power because that's usually what you use for planking or just shooting in the yard or whatever. So I've been shooting on low power, been getting some amazing groups. So I think it's sitting at about 23 to 25 foot-pounds. Like I said, I'll get more accurate numbers for everybody once it gets some more air and get it recharged and everything. So what else? Handle is great. Another thing that did surprise me was that it was really top heavy, and that's something that I've heard people complain about, is that it's top heavy. It wants to kind of tip over, but I feel like once I get a bipod, which I'm also saving up for an Atlas bipod for the Weaver rail here at the front, the Atlas bipod would be great to help balance that out. The handle feels great in your hand, absolutely. Grip feels fantastic, and they've also talked about, I've heard people talking about how positive, I mean, if you can hear that, nice positive safety on there. Love it. Another thing is the laser, which you can see. Let me see if I can get it in there. Anyway, yeah, I can't get you guys to see it. It's too light out here, but the safety the laser on here is pretty cool. I haven't messed with it too much. I actually ended up turning it off. It was a little more distracting, I think. I don't know if I'd ever use the laser, but it's a cool feature to have, that's for sure. I did take apart the shroud a little bit. I just saw that it has baffles on the inside, which is a new thing for Daystate as well. And that's something I feel like a lot of people are excited about, is having it be baffled, and also being able to add the moderator. This thing is super, super quiet. I haven't done any decibel readings yet. I just used my phone for, just an application for SPL. And so yeah, I'll also give you guys and girls some numbers on how loud it is on low power. So yeah, let's go ahead and put the scope cam on and we will shoot some groups. Okay, so we got our magazine loaded. We're getting ready to take some shots with the scope cam here. I got my SPL meter also up on my phone, see what kind of levels we're getting in terms of sound. Yeah, let's go ahead and take some shots. Also, there is a wind, variable wind left to right between 5 and 7 miles per hour. So we'll just keep that in mind as we're taking our shots. Okay, we are gonna shoot some groups here. Get my camera turned on. Got my magazine loaded, ready to go with 10 shots. Got the SPL meter up on my phone to get an idea of what level we're at. We're shooting on low power, so like I said, it's around 25 foot-pounds. We have the Hawke moderator on there as well, and we are using 18 grain JSBs. And our power, or our pressure right now is at 158 bar. So it is a little bit going down on the lower side there, but it should be fine in terms of accuracy at 50 yards. So let's go ahead and get our magazine in and we will get started. Like I said, the trigger on this is just absolutely fantastic, absolutely amazing. And it helps too with what they've talked about before with the cant of the rifle, having that built-in level really helps a lot, keeping your gun from canting, especially because like I said before, the gun is top heavy. And another thing about this gun is the bolt, because you're not actually cocking anything, it's all electronic with a solenoid. The side lever action is so smooth and so easy to cock. That's absolutely awesome. And the feel of the gun is great when you shoulder it. It really is a gun I feel like you could carry all day. It is a little bit heavy, but you could definitely carry it all day with a strap. And it's a gun that I feel like with the bipod, taking long shots, and I did do some shots I'll show you guys here after our group at 75 yards, and also, like I said, one last night at 100 yards. So we're going to do all 10 shots into this group here, into this circle. This is a 3-inch circle. Oh, the wind's picking up a little bit. Let the wind settle. And that's it. It's all 10 shots. So yeah, I hope you guys like that. We'll take a look at, get some measurements, and I'll take some pictures of what our group looks like. Looks like our SPL meter hit a max of 87.7, so extremely quiet. And that's on low power, so I'm assuming high power is probably 90, 92. That'd be my guess. But I haven't tested yet with high power, so yeah. Let's take a look at that group. All right, well, we just took some shots at 50 yards. Not my best groups that I've ever shot out of this gun so far, but like I said, today was a little bit windy, and we were shooting through the magazine and the scope cam, so I'll blame it on those factors, because I know this gun is definitely more accurate. Another thing I didn't mention is I haven't even cleaned the barrel. I don't have sorted pellets, nothing. Just came straight out of this tin right here, 18 grains, into the gun. No sorting, no nothing. Just straight into the gun, like I said, through the scope cam and everything else. So first, let me show you the groups that I got today. We'll zoom in a little bit here. So these are the groups that I was getting today. This one here, this is the last group I shot, and you can see it's probably 1.5 inches, maybe not even that, probably just over an inch, 1.25 inches. There's a couple sighters in the beginning. There's the other 10-shot group that I shot before that. This one's a lot better, a lot tighter, just over 1/2 inch on 10 shots. So, like I said, this gun definitely has the capabilities that you expect from a gun in this price point. These groups are from last night, and the wind was completely calm. There was nothing going on. It was absolutely beautiful last night and today. Having this warm weather has been really nice, especially having a new toy. So, let me show you these. This first one here, that's a 75-yard group. That was at 1.37 inches, I believe, is what I measured for it. This one here is another 75-yard group. Absolutely gorgeous group, just over an inch. And this one is what I'm really impressed with. This is a 100-yard group from a magazine, shooting on bags, but I was just laying on the ground, loading them through as quick as I could because it was starting to get dark. That's about 2 inches that I got, without cleaning the barrel, without sorting pellets, nothing. Just straight out of the box, ready to go. So I'll take some pictures for you too with the calipers, and I'll show you those next. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this one. If anyone has questions or comments, please say something down there. I'll leave some information in the about section about what cameras I'm using and also the mount that I was using. Like I said, I'm going to work on getting some chronograph numbers for everyone out there for low power, medium power, and high power. And also I'm going to be doing some pellet testing to see what other pellets this gun really likes. I shot a little bit with the Predator poly mags and the metal mags, and it seems to like both of those relatively well at 50 yards. But I will get some better groups and stuff like that and get you some more information. And hopefully I'll also be able to share some of that information on Airgun Nation. So if you haven't checked out Airgun Nation, go check that out. Holler out to Ted. And if you have any questions or comments, just let me know. This is Amputee Airgunner. My name is Camden. If you guys need anything, just let me know. Thanks.